Imagine being a seemingly ordinary college student, living a normal life. But behind the facade, you're orchestrating a high-tech heist that would make even the most seasoned criminals envious. This is the story of Joel Ortiz, a young man who turned the digital world upside down. How did a college kid manage to steal a staggering $7.5 million? Let's dive in. On the surface, Joel Ortiz was just another college kid. He wore jeans and hoodies, carried a backpack, and probably ordered too much pizza. But beneath that ordinary exterior lurked a mind capable of orchestrating a digital heist of epic proportions. Ortiz was no stranger to computers. He was the kind of kid who took things apart to see how they worked, then put them back together better. His intelligence was undeniable, but where most people use their brains to build, Ortiz used his to break. He discovered a loophole in the system, a digital blind spot that no one seemed to have noticed. It was called SIM swapping. By manipulating phone carriers, Ortiz could hijack someone's phone number and with it, their digital identity. It was like stealing the keys to someone's kingdom without ever setting foot inside. Was he a mastermind or a menace? A technological prodigy or a common thief? The lines blurred as the extent of his scheme unfolded. Ortiz was a meticulous planner. His targets were the digital elite, cryptocurrency moguls, tech billionaires, anyone with a substantial online footprint. He would spend countless hours researching his victims, studying their online habits, and identifying vulnerabilities. It was like a high-stakes game of chess, with Ortiz as the grandmaster and his targets as unwitting pawns. Once he had his sights set on a victim, the real game began. With a chilling efficiency, he would initiate the SIM swap. It was a delicate operation, requiring a deep understanding of the telecommunications industry and its vulnerabilities. By impersonating the victim, Ortiz could convince the carrier to transfer the target's phone number to a SIM card under his control. The moment that SIM was activated, the victim was effectively cut off from their digital life. Their phone was dead, and with it, access to their email, social media, and most importantly, their financial accounts. It was a digital blackout, and Ortiz was the storm. With control of the phone number, Ortiz could reset passwords, authorize transactions, and drain accounts with astonishing speed. It was a digital heist in broad daylight, carried out with a cold, calculated precision that defied belief. Ortiz's reign of digital terror eventually came to an end. A complex web of financial transactions and digital breadcrumbs led authorities to his doorstep. His arrest sent shockwaves through the cybersecurity world. It was a wake-up call, a stark reminder that the digital frontier was no longer a safe haven. The victims, once pillars of the financial world, were left shattered. The trust in technology, a tool they had relied on for years, was irrevocably damaged. The psychological toll was immense. Many suffered from anxiety, depression, and even paranoia. The loss of money was devastating, but the loss of security was even worse. The case against Ortiz was high profile, a modern-day heist played out on a digital stage. The public was captivated by the audacity of the crime. It was a story of greed, ingenuity, and the vulnerability of our interconnected world. As the case unfolded, so too did a growing awareness of the dangers of SIM swapping. It was a crime that had been lurking in the shadows, but now it was in the spotlight. The impact of Ortiz's crimes extended far beyond his immediate victims. The digital world, once seen as a safe and efficient space, was suddenly cast in a new light. Trust, the bedrock of online transactions, was shaken to its core. People began to question the security of their personal information, their financial assets, and even their basic digital identity. The financial industry was hit hard. Banks and cryptocurrency exchanges scrambled to implement stricter security measures. Insurance companies faced a new wave of claims as victims sought to recoup their losses. The entire digital ecosystem was forced to adapt to this new threat. Beyond the financial implications, there was a profound human cost. Lives were upended, dreams shattered. The psychological scars of such a breach of trust can be deep and lasting. Ortiz's actions were a stark reminder that behind every line of code and every digital transaction, there are people with real lives. The story of Joel Ortiz is more than just a tale of crime and punishment. It's a cautionary tale about the risks and responsibilities that come with our increasingly interconnected world. The fall of Joel Ortiz was a harsh reality check. It forced individuals and institutions alike to re-evaluate their digital security practices. The days of lax password management and unchecked trust were over. From individuals to corporations, the mantra became security first. People began to understand the importance of strong, unique passwords, the value of two-factor authentication, and the dangers of oversharing personal information online. Businesses invested heavily in cybersecurity infrastructure, hiring experts to fortify their digital defenses. The story of Joel Ortiz also highlighted the need for education. Cybersecurity awareness campaigns sprung up, targeting everyone from tech-savvy millennials to elderly citizens. It was a collective effort to create a more informed and resilient digital population. While the threat of cybercrime persists, the Ortiz case served as a catalyst for positive change. It was a stark reminder that in the digital age, vigilance is not just an option, but a necessity. The legacy of Joel Ortiz is a complex one. It is a tale of greed, ingenuity, and vulnerability. But it is also a story of resilience, adaptation, and the human spirit's ability to learn and grow. Ultimately, Ortiz's downfall was a victory for those who believe in a safer, more secure digital world. The Joel Ortiz case was a stark wake-up call for a world increasingly reliant on technology. While it exposed vulnerabilities, it also catalyzed innovation. Cybersecurity has evolved rapidly in response to such threats. Advanced encryption methods, artificial intelligence-driven threat detection, and blockchain technology are at the forefront of this evolution. Governments, industries, and individuals are investing heavily in cybersecurity infrastructure to protect against future attacks. However, the battle is far from over. Cybercriminals are constantly adapting, finding new ways to exploit weaknesses. It's a never-ending cat-and-mouse game, requiring constant vigilance and innovation. The future of cybersecurity is dependent on a multifaceted approach. It requires collaboration between governments, businesses, and individuals. It demands investment in research and development, education, and awareness. And most importantly, it necessitates a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation. The story of Joel Ortiz may be a chapter in the past, but its lessons echo into the future. It serves as a reminder that in the digital age, security is not a destination, but a journey. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. Thanks for watching.